What's up, everybody?
How's it going, guys?
This episode of the podcast, number 22, is brought to you by the one and only
Summer.
Have you tried it?
I haven't recently.
I know it's been quite a while since it's been around, but judging by the pattern on my shirt, you know.
You're a freak.
Well, yeah, but no, that I'm ready for summer.
He's ready for summer.
Swimming, biking, kayaking, no homework, and other awesome things that you
Chores.
do.
Vacuuming.
No.
What?
That's,
I don't get this.
It's good things. We're gonna do fun things for summer.
Gotcha. Organizing all your tools.
Oh God, fucking washing your car, baby.
I have to wash my car, bro. My car is not clean since we've been out here.
Yeah.
Because I don't care. But one guy at work was like, "Hey, just so you know, I'm washing my car this weekend. No pressure." And I was like, what? And he was like, "Oh, we have the two dirtiest cars in the parking lot, so no pressure." I was like,
dude, yeah.
I'm just gonna not do it. I don't know.
You went into work and you came out and he had written on the back, no pressure.
Yeah. So this summer it's happening. I'm gonna get a bucket. It did happen.
Oh my God. And a bucket and a mop. That's a clean ass.
That's a whop.
Car. Whap.
Clean ass car.
Anyway, we're just excited for the new season to come in. It's put us in a better mood.
Yeah, we're getting subscribers.
Subscribe
to us, please.
Yeah.
Great.
This ad's really about us. Honestly.
Yeah. And summer. Always.
And summer.
Anyway. Be there. Get out this summer. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Have fun. Make sure you listen to our podcast, because that's more important than summer by itself.
Yeah. Listen to our podcast while you're rollerblading through a forest preserve.
Yeah. Make sure you wear your elbow pads, because sticks be falling and you be falling after that stick.
I tried to jump off a wooden bridge once on rollerblades in front of a cute girl, and I totally wiped out. It was great.
Every single person listening to that was not surprised by the end of that story.
Summer.
Let's start the show. Let's do this.
Happy or sad, it's story time with two fucking idiots.
You know, like when you get, I don't know if it's a dingleberry, but like your butt hair from each cheek kind of tangles together, and then you like sit down and it rips. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
I'm into it a little bit, dude. I kind of like it. You know what I mean? It's like,
yeah, you gotta have some shitty days to, appreciate the good ones. So
exactly.
I think you're just on that side where you appreciate it more.
Yeah.
We're recording. Oh my goodness. Oh my God.
Not again. Welcome back.
Episode 22.
22. I don't know about you, but it's episode 22. Everything gonna be all right if.
Is that
all right?
Taylor Swift?
Yeah, no, it's Robbie Bach. Okay, it's officially a parody because I changed the word.
I actually don't even know that song, but it just sounded like something that Taylor would be writing.
Yeah, it's definitely T Swift, but I had a flashback like when you asked if it was Taylor Swift, because I'm a bartender. I don't know if I've ever told you this, but I sing a lot. Just like randomly.
Yeah, I think I remember like most of my life just being like,
yeah. Not up. Yeah, exactly. And I do the same thing behind the bar, and I used to get a lot of like, "Hey, who sings that song?"
Oh, like, no.
Elton John. And they're like, yeah, well, let's keep it that way.
Oh, what a douches. It's so fucking weird.
Hurts, bro. It hurts.
The worst thing about that is it's like, that's such an old, like, stupid, mean thing to say.
Yeah, exactly. And it really tears you down, takes the wind out of your sails. But unfortunately, it's happened to me so many times that I'm ready. Okay.
All right, let's role play here. Here we go.
And this is every time now. This is how I handle it. So I'm gonna be like, I keep on falling
Hey,
now.
Hey, Robbie.
What? Oh, hey, what's up? Sorry, what's up?
Who sings that song?
The song I was just singing?
Yeah, that one.
Oh, that's Robbie Bach. Most of the people don't know me.
You've checkmated me. You've checkmated me.
Yeah.
And
see?
I don't know
Let's
what to
keep
say.
it that way. Keep on.
I mean,
and
good
they never know
callback.
my name.
Alicia Keys.
Yeah, it's just my boo. No, I was too high.
Yeah,
I was too
my boo.
heavy.
That's how it goes.
That's perfect.
That's
dude.
literally
If perfect pitch was the thing for one song ever, at least, you'd have it.
I don't understand it. I definitely have like miniature perfect pitch.
Whenever, if anyone's currently listening, hopefully, pause, open up Spotify, listen to My Boo, take this back 15 seconds and listen to Jordan.
Yeah.
And it's correct. It's the right note. I'm willing to bet money on it.
It's pretty close. If not, it's pretty close. I don't know. Steph and I got in a really big argument, which is like a joke argument, like literally 10 years ago. I was just like, she was listening to something. I think it was My Boo, I think. And then she's like started like singing it after the fact. And I was like, you're slightly off. I don't know. Mm-hmm. You're a little pitchy at this point.
It's just not gonna do it for me, dog.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. So I'm gonna have to take a pass for me, dog.
I had a friend, which I will not say their name, who, when you would start singing a song, and maybe not on purpose, they would like start where you were singing, but like 3 notes up. So it's just, you had to stop singing, you can't. And they had a very powerful voice, so you'd be like, amazed, and they'd be like, in grace, and I'm like, I think I ended up in the same key somehow, but you know what I'm saying. I'd be like, well, listen, I guess I'll shut the fuck up.
For all non-musical dorks listening to this podcast, it's impossible to sing off key. If you know, like if you know anything about like what it's supposed to sound, it's like trying to learn, like you just can't do it. It's impossible.
It's like trying to speak a language that you can't. It's unless you have to be so over the top ridiculous. To sing. That's just why yelling. Like, it's got to be not even the same melody. Yeah, it
can't be, because I guarantee you the next time you try to do that, you're going to just be like a fifth above, and it's going to sound just as nice. It's not going to be any
beautiful harmony, right?
Yeah, it's not going to be anything. Anyway, that's the musical portion of our podcast.
I forget people don't speak music, know, because we started in 4th and 5th grade, so someone's like, a minor chord. I'm like, I get what that means, but some people.
Well, I started in 4th grade playing the trumpet, and for those of you who don't know, there are 3 valves on the trumpet, so it's super easy to copy off of whoever you're playing with. And that's what I did when I was a little kid, and was pretty good at it. Then I moved to a different school. I moved to a different school, and somebody was like, you gotta play that E flat. And I was like, that's funny, because trumpets don't have flats or sharps. That's actually not a part of our thing. And somebody was like, yes, they do, actually. I had to like relearn how to play, because I did not learn for an entire year. I just like looked at my neighbor and was like, okay.
I remember we were the exact same level of goodness.
Well, I remember coming into 5th grade being like, what's up, bitches? I already know how to valve my thing or whatever. You know what I mean? Like,
I'll finger your valves.
It was very quick and apparent that they were like, you're gonna be 4th chair, and I was like, great.
There's only 3 of us. What do you? They're like, we're gonna put one in between you.
You ever thought about baritone? Because we don't need you as trumpet. Dude.
They literally switched me to tuba in high school, so please don't make fun of the idea of being so bad they ask you to switch. Okay.
Did you play sousaphone or tuba?
Yeah, both. I played sousaphone and marching band.
I think it's pretty cool.
Did I tell this story?
No, go ahead.
So Lakes, we didn't have seniors my sophomore year, because we started with just freshman, sophomore. You know what I'm talking about. You were just freshmen.
Yep.
And so we didn't have a football team until my sophomore year, when we had juniors. We could have a varsity. And my coach was like, we're going to need a starting center on varsity next year. And I was a freshman. I was like, I'm your guy, whatever. And
You said it just
so
like that.
in band, yeah, I was like, I'm your guy. And he was like, never mind. He's like, we're going in a different direction. And actually what I said was, well, too bad I'll be playing fullback, which is just hilarious. Anyway,
Really?
But
Oh,
yeah, that's what I said. He was like, we'll see. But he's like, no, you're not going to be playing fullback. So anyway, I'm in band later and he's like, next year in marching band. And I like raised my hand as a trumpet. I'm like, hey, what if we're on varsity football? And he was like, yeah, sure. Yeah, okay. We'll cross that road when we come to it.
Out
Wink.
of all the questions he's ever had to prepare for, he was like, sports related? Nope. He was not gonna need to answer any of those.
Seriously. And I got mad. I was like, yeah, well, we'll see, won't we? I'll be on varsity next year. And then, as you know, I suffered a spleen enlargement. It wasn't even an injury. I just haven't. So I had to quit football. So then I had to go be in marching band and watch varsity football play. And Mr. fucking K, I don't know if I should say his name, was like, fucking told you, Sousaphone boy.
You know, every time he was
slap
just
that
like,
tuba on.
Yeah, I gotcha.
Mhm.
I gotcha. You were snarky with me. Look who won. Me. Who has the baton?
Exactly.
Me.
He's like, oh, you're 15 and you're going through a severe depression because you can't play the sport you love. Fuck you. Good.
Yeah. Anyway,
like,
switch
boom,
instruments.
Boom, 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 boom. I did the whole I'd like move it around and stuff. I was insane.
Yeah, you are insane.
Anyway,
but I feel like that's pretty good. I mean, tuba, sousaphone. I think it's pretty cool that they just invented like a circular tuba, and they were like, yeah, wear it. Get to wear
easier
this
to carry.
One. Yeah. Well, the first one is so fucking huge.
Had to like, yeah, you can't like walking around the field.
Literally, just like holding like a giant car carrier for kids. Like it's just like a humongous package while you're trying to like play. Anyway, we are a couple minutes in.
How did we get here?
Said hello. Got super musically into it.
Yeah.
Alicia Keys started it all. Last episode, two episodes ago,
peek into our lives.
We got some emails.
Was it 2?
Which we said. Yeah, it was 2.
Oh, wait.
Uh-oh.
Before we got 2 more emails this week.
Oh, yeah, we did.
One from our friend John, right?
John Lee. Yep. No idea who that is.
Lee.
Could be anyone.
We're not sure. Hopefully you're a real person. It's impossible to know anymore.
It's literally impossible. Now that we've gotten a few emails that we don't know, even if they're legitimate fans, I don't believe anyone.
No. Yeah,
even my mom could text me like, great podcast. And I'd be like, whose phone did you find? And why are you texting me as my mom? Yeah.
Who is this? But anyway, John sent us an email, a random person, someone we don't know. So that's awesome. Said they found us on Apple Podcasts. So cheers for that. And we got another message from our girl,
Cher Jenkins.
Might be real. I don't know, dude.
We don't know at this point. The investigation will continue.
To know. Steph.
Yeah, Steph. If it's you, I'm gonna be slightly confused.
You've missed the window where it's a funny prank. Okay. Now I'm invested.
Yeah.
So
now
you're going down.
Robbie's getting catfished by Cher Jenkins right now. They've exchanged numbers.
We're going on a date on Friday. Yeah. So anyway, sorry. Carry on. You were.
So we got some emails a couple episodes ago. The next episode, we mentioned that the first email that we got was from Stu and that we'd read it on air. We're not going to read it on air.
Per se.
Yeah, per se. We put together something that's over the top and definitely
way
not
too
necessary.
Dramatic than we needed it to be.
But
we paid someone to anyway, you'll see.
Michael Caine. He was
available.
Michael Caine.
Michael Caine.
So we're just gonna press play. We're gonna play this, and hopefully everybody enjoys it. Stuke.
Yeah. Without further
ado, here we go.
Stuke won't hate it. Hopefully.
1 second. There we go.
Oh, here we go.
It's professional.
Podcast feedback. 20th of May, 2021. Today, I had explosive diarrhea at work, and the only thing that could make me feel better was listening to your podcast. My asshole was on fire, but my ears weren't. The pain of 1,000 needles escaping my asshole was seemingly dulled. Thank you, two fucking idiots. My poop hole is a tattered mess, and yet for some reason I'm laughing. Wow. Cheers, and thank you, little baby Stookers. Postscript. This is funnier than Robbie. Nice.
Yeah, that was the email word for word that we got from Stu.
Word for word. Yeah, we did not make that up.
It was everything we wanted it to be.
It's a masterpiece from top to bottom.
Definitely a masterpiece. Congrats, Stu.
I laughed.
Cried.
I cried. Yep, exactly. Yeah, congrats, Duke. That was wonderful. Thank you for being our first email.
I talked to him last week, I think, and I was like, "Yeah, dude, we're gonna read yours on air, basically." And he was like, "Please don't do that."
Don't.
I was like, "It's too late, bro. It's too late."
Deny, Duke, if you want. We're actually gonna clip that and sell it as an NFT, which I don't know what that means, but hopefully we make about $750,000.
We're definitely gonna clip it and put it in his own video on our our channel. That way, anybody that's interested, maybe you just want to relive it again without going through the entire podcast.
Exactly.
That's the way it is.
Share it with your friends. I mean, or whatever.
Speaking of friends, Mike Finch was super nice to us this week. He posted our clip about him on his story, and somebody named KJ. I'm not sure if that's shout out KJ.
Well,
she wrote something about how, like, Mike was basically saying that, like, oh, we're giving more love than he deserves, blah, blah, blah. And this KJ person said that, yeah, Mike is an awesome person. He deserves everything he gets. And then I wrote as the channel,
as us.
Thanks for reminding Mike how cool he is. But this post was about us. And
it's about us.
Trying to be funny. Kind of nervous that somebody was going to be like, I'll never like you. How about that?
Seriously. When I first read it, you sent it to me and I was like, you better know what you're doing, Jordan, because this might not go well. But I didn't want to say that. I was like, yeah, for sure. It was funny to me, but I was like, yeah, they're going to hate us forever.
Yeah. Well,
but
plot twist.
Well, welcome to the family.
Welcome to the family.
We hope you're listening, you fucking idiot. We're happy you're here.
Robbie and I talked about it, and we're like, wow, what a crazy turn of events. We got a new subscriber off of an insult almost. Woo! And
we can't even get new subscribers when we beg for them.
We're trying our best. Yeah.
So thank you.
But Robbie and I were talking, and we're like, wow, that's really cool. Like, what a crazy turn of events. And then I was like, how do we know that this just isn't another Cher Jenkins where we don't know who it is? And now
CJ, Cher Jenkins, KJ.
I can't take anything for face value anymore. I need birth certificates, social security numbers. I need to know who's who. Send us two fucking idiots pod at gmail.com.
Yeah. You need a picture of your face, a video of you saying your name.
You need to hold up a newspaper with 4 fingers down so that I know that it's a specific picture.
Don't flash gang signs. You gotta watch what you're saying, Jordan. God,
no gang signs. No.
But really, it's I think it's probably the chemtrails making us paranoid. So
for sure, without a doubt, chemtrails definitely ruining our whole lives.
Yes.
What are they doing up there? Spraying for what?
Let us know in the comments. Anyway,
no idea.
Dude, am really enjoying this. And I just had one more person to shout out. I don't want this to be all about us talking about, how awesome we are and how awesome our friends are. That's really what this is about, right?
Sure.
And so I brought up to you earlier, our friend Gerardo that I work with.
Gerardo.
Mentioned that the podcast was a little quiet in his car. He had to turn it all the way up.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, you had something, I think, to say.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. You wanted
Fuck
to.
you, Gerardo. How about that?
Fuck you, Gerardo.
We're trying, Gerardo.
It's loud enough. Turn it up. Okay. Put in headphones while you drive. Yeah. It's illegal and dangerous. Worth it.
Yeah, worth it. Do you want to hear comedy without like feeling it? Put some headphones in.
It's not loud enough. It's not loud enough. Screw you, Gerardo.
I feel the same way, Gerardo. Yeah. We're trying our best. Every time I edit it, I'm like, God, why are we so quiet? But I think it's better to be too quiet so you have the opportunity to turn it up than being so goddamn loud that it's like insane and like clipping and just distorted and
not to mention we wasted 10 minutes before the podcast being like, hello, can you hear me? Is this too loud?
Changing faders, doing a bunch of stuff,
and who knows if any of it even changed anything.
It's Zoom's fault, Gerardo.
Yeah, fuck you, fault. Gerardo. God, we're vulgar. He's gonna literally love that. So I don't where.
You wanna go right into our mind-blowing facts? Is that what
Please,
you wanna do?
Dude. I'm losing my mind over here. This is crazy right now.
All right, let's do it.
All right. Let me go first because you said yours is pretty.
You ready for some mind-blowing facts?
Facts.
That should be enough.
I don't know why I have to add something every time. I think it's
every time.
My woozle snucked or whatever that was called.
Witzel sucked.
Witzel sucked. Thank you. Sooked. All right, mine's pretty cool. So,
all right.
But I don't know.
Got a lot of high hopes at this point.
It's gotten kind of competitive a little bit. So now every time I'm like, I better go first in case mine sucks. So food, like fruit, vegetables, how the fuck, what are they, right? How did they get here?
Sure.
You think about like, oh, the apple tree. If God hadn't planted that for Adam and Eve, then would we even have apples? You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
It's hard to say. So this is a pretty, what a great intro. I'll just get right to it.
Mm-hmm.
Oranges. You're familiar? Oranges?
Yeah. Orange, you glad you didn't make this joke sooner? Yeah, I got you.
I'm very glad, actually. I'm pretty glad you made it, honestly. They're not naturally occurring fruits.
What the fuck does that even mean?
Yeah, I'm about to tell you. It means that they're not allowed in God's kingdom, is what that means.
No.
Okay. And I hate oranges. And anybody who is an ally to oranges, okay, I'm getting political here. Really, what it means is back in the day, this iconic fruit was put together by, I don't know if it's scientists or how this happens, maybe naturally, but oranges are a hybrid of tangerines and pomelos, I think is how you say them. Pomelos, which are the Chinese grapefruit. I hate to make it political again. But, they were originally green and now they're orange, and they are green before the warmer weather ripens them and whatnot. But they're not like, they're probably top 3 most popular fruit. And
they're literally a part of like a phrase comparing apples and oranges. Like that's
yes, that's 1 and 2. It's gotta be. And they're not even
literally.
Naturally.
That doesn't make any sense. So what do they do? Just like cut open both fruit and just like make them kiss?
Yeah, I think so.
To like push them together.
Sure. Well, I think first the pomelo walked up to the tangerine, bought it a drink.
Sure.
Related, you know what I mean?
Sure.
Probably
asked them about their podcast. You know, they wanted to know
whatever it was. The pomelo was like, "Hey, do you want to head back to my tree? We could hang out."
That's so stupid.
And then a little boom, 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 boom.
Yeah. Okay. That's weird,
and then
man.
The pomelo probably never called the tangerine again, and the tangerine had a baby. Yeah. So
and it's just so the orange is just a single mom
Yep, watching
story,
Law and Order
basically.
SVU. You know what I mean?
That's hilarious. Dude, fruits are weird, man. Like seedless
Whoa.
watermelon. We just like
Didn't say
make that now.
Yeah,
We just
that's just
scientists were like, listen, you can just fucking fuck with the chemicals or whatever.
So why do oranges have those little stringy white pieces? Because fuck that. All right. Anyone who enjoys eating a slice of orange and then like the fucking it's stringy gets caught in your throat because of the fucking you know what I'm talking about?
Do you even know how to open an orange, bro? Like you just eat the rind too?
What's the rind?
Like the outside?
Outside. Isn't it all just one thing? Like an apple?
For a second, I was like, does he really not know what the rind is?
Yes, I know how to eat an orange. Okay.
You gotta fucking
slice
smash it, bro. You gotta like smash it, roll it around. It just sounds
Do you
stupid.
just like do you just like
No.
crack the top of it and chug it like a beer? What are we
No.
talking about
You
here?
take the orange, which is a sphere, and you fucking like roll it around and you like push on it a little bit. That makes the skin like separate from like the inside. And then you literally, I typically just bite like part of it off and then you just peels like normal. It's so easy. I don't know what you're doing. My dad taught me that.
I'm angry for like 30 years of enjoying the flavor of oranges and not being able to eat them because of the consistency.
Yeah. Oranges are delicious. Except for those seeds, bro. Those seeds are like rocks.
See, are we talking about the same fruit?
Wait, you never had a seed in an orange?
You know what? Fuck all fruit. I will
Fuck
never eat
fruit.
another fruit for the rest of my life, except for pineapple, because that's delicious.
Yeah, for sure. And necessary. Anyway.
Oh, yeah. So, anyways, that was my interesting fact. Go ahead.
My
Blow my
mind-blowing
mind.
fact is something that's near and dear to your heart. It's something I didn't know about, and
don't know.
honestly, it might be a good idea going forward, just in case.
God.
Japanese golfers have hole-in-one insurance. Do you know what that even is? I didn't even know what that was. I was like, what does that mean? Just in case you get a hole-in-one?
I've heard someone say it, but I didn't figure
So
it meant anything.
They basically pay like a $65 like annual fee for the off chance that they get a hole-in-one. Then they can cash in like a $3,500 payout to pay for like the party that occurs afterwards after you get a hole-in-one. That doesn't make a lot of sense to me. I feel like everybody should be buying you stuff rather than you buying them stuff.
Why on my birthday am I buying everybody else drinks?
I don't really understand it, but it sounds funny. But also, like, if you cash in, like, think of how fucking hyped you would be if you had a hole-in-one.
True.
You might just want to throw money around, bro. You might just want to be like, listen, you need new clubs. Here you go. Here's, everything. I don't know.
Okay.
Well, seemed pretty cool.
That sounds fucking awesome. But I
imagine getting it and not having that insurance. You're just like, son of a fucking bitch.
Now I gotta take out a couple credit cards to celebrate my cool thing.
Yeah.
Well, it explains a couple things. One, Japanese people are definitely better than us because our first thought is buy me something, fuck everybody else. The Japanese people are like, let's celebrate this momentous occasion together. And secondly, for me, I think I'd have to hit the green first to get a hole-in-one. So I don't think I hit the ball far enough to get one in the hole on the first shot.
I think it would be so uncomfortable to do something so awesome and then have you be like, I gotta go mow the grass. I can't party with you all day. I don't have, you know what I mean? Like, how many people are you providing this fun for that don't also have plans for the rest of the day? I feel like golf takes a long time. It's fun, but it takes a very long time, and people tend to move things around in their schedule so that they can, help their son learn how to read later. You know what I mean? I don't know how well that would fly, being like, Robbie got a hole-in-one. You understand.
Yeah,
I'll see you in Vegas tomorrow.
Yeah, right. I would be so excited for you if you got a hole-in-one. But yeah, I don't know if I'm getting a babysitter, like you're saying. Like, I don't.
Would you even think you deserved a hole-in-one if you got one now?
Right now?
Yeah.
That's hard. Like a little bit, because I'm a little bit better than I was.
You're trying.
Last year.
I get you. Yeah.
Yeah. Last year would have been 100% luck. This year would have been like 99.999% luck. but still, like, no, I'd be like, God, I triple bogeyed the last 3 holes.
Yeah.
So,
Well,
like,
I think like the equivalent to a hole in one is like probably like a perfect game in bowling. It's a little bit
sure.
more frequent, obviously, because it's more
Yeah.
attainable. But I had been bowling for like 3 months, and I bowled a 267.
I
which
remember, yeah.
I had 11 strikes. I fucking left an open frame like in the 7th. But the whole time I was thinking, like, if I get a 300, first of all, I don't deserve a 300. It'll be
Yeah.
so uncharacteristic, and like I won't even think I just like earned it. You know what I mean? Like
Sure.
you get a hole in one, it's like after years and years and years and years of practice and playing and struggling, and like when you finally get it, that's when you can feel elated. But if you got one right now, you'd be like, I'm a fluke. What the fuck?
Exactly.
Like, this is
Well,
so
like fucking,
stupid.
you ask Tiger Woods how many hole in ones he has. He's probably like, he'll be like 5 or 8 or something like that, right?
Yeah.
And that's in like 98,000 holes of golf. Like,
Yeah.
that guy's played so many. I've played like 600 in my life, and that's a lot.
Which is already astounding considering
Maybe
you
it's
started playing
300,
last month.
I know. Yeah, dude, I agree. And another thing, I thought that 300s back when I was a kid happened like 6 times in the history of bowling.
Oh,
okay?
no. Yeah.
And yeah, and I love that every 4 or 5 days I see a live from Chris Graham on Facebook. Someone going for 300. And so I saw 2 in one day. I saw one where the guy hit his 300.
I've seen a guy get 2 in the same series.
That's fucking crazy to me.
It's fucking crazy, dude.
They should be pro bowlers. I feel like
you're an alien. I don't understand.
Does it not pay well? They'd be like, I'd be a pro bowler, but I make $17 an hour at my job, so I don't want to give it up.
Ask Chris. I don't know anything about bowling.
Ugh,
he knows all that kind of stuff for sure.
But then he posted the other one, and the guy hit 9 pins on the last one. I'm like, ugh. Not only is that crushing, but like everyone's watching, plus all of Chris's friends on Facebook.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's got to be so defeating. But
I've been at a couple of bowling alleys where somebody's like really close, and it's like this weird like feeling in the air. Yeah. And I'm a moron, so I don't know things.
Yeah.
So literally, I'm like, "What do you mean? Dave's going for a 300?" And everybody's like, "Shh!" And I'm like, "Shut the fuck up." Sorry. And then he leaves like an open or something, and I'm like, I guess it was me again. Sorry.
Well, I don't want to go back to the incident in middle school jazz band where you jinxed somebody, but you do have a history. So and if you're listening again, I'm so sorry. Yeah, dude, I don't know.
Should we get 300 insurance just in case we get that?
Yeah, maybe.
Chris, look it up.
Don't need it because the best I've ever bowled was like 175. And that was a fluke when I was like 13 years old. I got lucky. Since then, it's like 135. Max.
You had bumpers up too. That's another thing.
Okay. Do you have to tell everybody?
Yeah, yeah. Anyway,
you have to mention that.
That's a good fact, bro. We got some oranges. You got some hole in ones. Yeah. Japanese people, all encompassing, just one giant great segment.
Yep.
Bowling.
Who says we can't bridge gaps? You know?
No one says it because we can.
We can, and we love all people, just in case we got in trouble for something we said in the last episode. We just want everyone to know that
I'm just the way I am, and I'm just gonna go down with the ship. If that's what it is, I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, I know that I have no ill will for anyone,
for sure.
For maybe people who like cut their grass in a circle instead of back and forth. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like who are you trying to prove? Like what?
Fuck you to those people, but. Besides them, I love everyone. So
yeah. Do you got a
fucking idiot of the
week?
Yeah. Okay.
I do have a fucking. Oh, did you put it? Was that the pause for the?
I think so. I think I should be able to fit it in. I had to re-record it last episode.
Did you?
Because I couldn't find the original. Dude, don't get me started. There's a lot of.
All right.
Remember we were talking about how organized you were with your fucking real estate class and everything. Well, I'm like very organized in some areas of my life, but then for some reason I am just a fucking shit show. I never name anything. I'm just always like, yep, Untitled 4, whatever.
You gotta start doing that.
I've been trying to, and I've been getting better, but that one I was like, I don't know where I'm gonna find that stupid clip of me saying that 17 weeks ago. But I
never in my life did I think I would be the authority on organization. So that feels good. But yeah, sorry. I was like, is he gonna fucking say anything? What's he waiting for? You're like, oh, okay. Yeah, I do have a fucking idiot of the week, and it's a little avant-garde.
Okay. That's French, I believe.
It is French, I believe.
Stands for you can
I
pick
said that
anything
so
off the menu.
confidently. Does it really?
No, a la carte means that.
Oh. Oh, that's hilarious. I was all in.
A la carte just means expensive.
Yeah,
'Cause
exactly.
It's like, what do you mean the fries aren't included? I have to select those on top of the burger?
For $6 because you sprinkled some fucking Parmesan cheese on top,
Whatever,
which
French people.
tastes like feet. Yeah, so I was surfing Reddit today.
Okay.
This morning, instead of being a dad, obviously.
Yeah.
And
Treat yourself.
funnily enough, I come across a video because I follow like r/next fucking level, which they'll show you like something amazing.
I think I follow that too.
Yeah, probably. And I think we were saying it before. Reddit has become my favorite social media because I don't have to deal with anybody in my life. I can just be alone with interesting things.
Plus, your username is specific. Unless somebody else knows it, you're just being anonymous for the most part. Like Velveeta Soldier 69 420 or whatever.
Bro, again, really? Come on. First the bumpers, now you're telling people. I definitely don't look at anything inappropriate on Reddit. And I definitely don't refrain from liking it just in case someone found my profile or something. Because I don't even know if it pops up. I don't know what.
I've had generally nice people ask me what Reddit is, and I've literally been like, you don't want any part of it.
Just turn around and go.
You are too wholesome for that in your life. Yes, there's a lot of cat videos and cute pictures of puppies, but there's also some shit that I'll never be able to unsee, and or some things that I've been interested in seeing and been like, okay, anyway, sorry, go ahead.
That's not what this is about. This is a very sweet video.
You were on Reddit looking at.
I'm on Reddit and I start reading the title for the next video that's about to pop up, and it's like father works 2 jobs and didn't have enough money to buy his daughter a birthday cake for her birthday.
Where's he spending all that money?
I don't know. They live in, I think, they speak Portuguese, so I'm guessing Brazil or Portugal. One of the two narrows it down. And immediately I'm like, uh-oh. You know me. I'm an emotional guy. I'm like, that's sad. And then I keep scrolling and it says, surprise his daughter with 1 piece of cake that he could afford. She didn't expect it. They said that in the story of it. She didn't expect anything because they know that they're poor.
How old
At
was
4 years, 4 or 5.
4 or 5?
I think it was a 5 candle. So like, to know you're that poor at 5, like you got to be poor, you know, and that's so sad to even begin. But anyways, so this dad lights the candle and he walks in and hands her the piece of cake, and this 5-year-old girl starts crying immediately.
Yeah, for sure.
And so it's like, then you know that it's legit because 5-year-olds aren't that good at acting, right? And so I start just like sobbing. Sawyer's looking at me like, you're crying because this is a good dad while you're looking at your phone. Pay attention to me.
Sawyer's like, I'd like some cake.
Yeah, right. And so I don't know the guy's name. I read in the comments that there was some fundraiser that they did so that the girl could have like a pretty princess birthday party or something. Like,
Jesus.
It's like, and the most amazing thing is they probably could have spent that money on something else, but they still gave her because they donated the money for the party. Like, I was an emotional mess, and it just was like the sacrifices that these people make and how genuinely appreciative that girl was for 1 piece of cake, something we take for granted every day.
I don't even finish a piece of cake.
Okay, well, speak for yourself.
But... Well, you know what I mean, though. I'll be like 3 bites. I'll be like,
yeah.
What do you mean you don't have milk anyway?
Yeah, this is too sweet, right?
This is too rich. That's what people say about cakes and desserts. And
exactly.
That's literally, pot calling the kettle jerks. Anyway. Yeah. So wait, who's your fucking idiot of the week? Is it the dad or the community that came across to like help them?
No, I
need answers.
The whole thing, but I think the dad.
Yeah.
For coming through, and obviously I have a soft spot for dads, being a dad.
Sure.
Also, that girl being so appreciative is sweet, but just like the dad making it happen that they could at least have a piece of cake on her 5th birthday or whatever.
What kind of cake was it?
I don't know. It looked like there was some red stuff on it.
Can you
Might have been
imagine
some
if she was just like, carrot? Really?
Yeah,
Ugh.
that's why she was crying. She was like, I hate carrot cake.
I'm allergic to carrot cake.
I wish I spoke Portuguese, dude. I can tell you, but
Yeah, well, that's never gonna happen. Anyway,
Yeah.
that's a good one, man.
right.
Fuck, man, I can't even imagine being a dad that can't like provide simple
Dude.
shit like that. You know, it's one thing if you're like, no, you can't have an Xbox. Sorry,
Yeah.
it's $300. We don't even have internet. There's no way.
That's
we're gonna be
even
able
hard to
play.
say no to, you know? Like,
Yeah. But being like, no, you can't have,
like,
you
yeah.
know, a basic birthday thing. Basically,
Yeah, I know
That's
your
gotta suck.
birthday's coming up, but I can't even get you a cake. Yeah, it would shatter you. The dad's
Yeah.
crying in the video is beautiful. But anyway,
I can imagine.
so that random guy, we'll call him Vanderlei, probably.
Vanderlei Silva is what his name was.
Yeah, that's probably his
He's
name.
the axe murderer.
Yeah.
He's got a soft spot
Oh.
for cake and his daughter. Anyway,
Yeah.
my
Go
fucking
ahead.
idiot of the week is
Let's
very
hear it.
similar to a previous episode that we did. Remember
Okay.
with the
Because you
Goodwill?
can't pronounce their name.
Well, that's definitely true.
Yes.
Yeah. Remember the
But anyway.
Goodwill lady who found a bunch of money in
Yes,
the
that
sweater and gave it
fucking
back?
Idiot.
Fucking moron.
Yeah, moron.
Okay.
Yes, I remember.
So back in March, this lady named Leah Rose Fiega. That's not even that hard one to pronounce.
Viega? V or F?
F. So
Oh, okay.
Fiega? It doesn't
Filiga?
matter. Filiga. Anyway, she spent $30 on some scratch off tickets. It was weird. She scratched them off at the counter. Seems kind of odd. She said she was in a hurry.
People who are addicted to gambling do that. I'm not trying to be
way to go,
rude.
Leah.
No, I'm not trying to be rude. I've done it.
So
carry on.
she bought $30 in scratch off tickets. I'm not really a scratch off guy.
Mm-mm.
First of all, I just don't like getting little things all over the fucking desk.
Yeah.
Why not just let me peel it off? Why has it got to be scratchable?
Just let me just scan it, which you can, I guess, but you still got to scratch something. So
Yeah,
I agree.
silly.
I agree.
So she thinks she loses, blah, blah, blah. She leaves it. For some reason, they kept all of her tickets behind the desk for like 10 days. I'm not sure if that's like protocol or some guy was just like, I'll get the trash tomorrow. Like, no idea.
Not protocol.
After 10 days, the owner of the gas station or the convenience store's son, his name is Abhi Saha. I don't know how to say his name, dude. It's such a weird fucking name.
This is a segment in and of itself. You trying.
Yeah. Abhi.
Yeah.
Abhi Saha.
All right, let's move on before we get aggressive here.
He starts like just checking the tickets just to make sure and realizes that one of her tickets it didn't scratch all the way, right? So he scratches it. That ticket was a $1 million lottery ticket.
Dude, don't even
$1 million.
Don't even finish the story. I'm already angry. Okay, but go ahead.
So the lady, like, he knows she apparently works near there, like right next to it or something. So maybe they have a bond, no idea. But he realizes that it's her ticket again. I don't know if he was there when she got it, but it said in the article for 2 days he just sat and like wrestled with the idea of like, what should I do?
Okay,
I know her, you know.
I like that a little bit, you know, that's
and
real.
So he ultimately called her and said, hey, you know, could you stop by the store? You know, my parents, they want to talk to you real quick. They explained that the ticket is a $1 million ticket, gave it to her. Apparently the store gets like a $10,000 commission for selling the ticket.
Sure.
I didn't realize that.
A bonus or something.
Yeah, I didn't realize that. Obviously she is like shocked and like confused and crying and just whatever. So like good for them for returning that ticket. But what the fuck is wrong with people?
So are we bad people?
If it was a $60 win, I'd be like, hey, Leia, I don't know if you remember, but the other day you threw out this ticket. Here we go.
No, I need a full tank of gas. Okay.
$1 million. I'm going to drive a Ferrari past her store and be like, hey, one of those tickets you bought and threw away, it was $1 million. Enjoy your life, Leah. And then just speed off.
I'm so happy for Leah. Okay.
It said the $10,000 commission that the store got, she also gave them an additional like reward. It didn't say the number.
Oh, dude, I bet
but-
it's like $600, dude.
She like
Oh,
bought
dude.
all the beef jerky in the store.
Yeah, not even a donation. She just like actually spent it there, which I
Yeah,
guess she spent.
and she took it with. She's just like, yeah, these are mine. Sorry, I don't know what to tell you.
I think in that situation, I agree. I would probably seek the counsel of my friends
Oh,
and
God,
wrestle
dude.
with it a little bit, but I don't see that story ending without me $1 million richer, you know?
There's no way she would be able to know. And it's not like
No.
she legally owns it. She threw it away.
Yeah.
If she tears
get
it up in
her-
front of you and then it ends up being a winner, do you have to like tape
Mhm.
it back together and be like, here you
Yeah.
go? Like-
Exactly. She didn't do the job. She didn't
Yeah.
finish the job.
How hard is it, Leah? Scratch off all the numbers.
Maybe I get her Venmo and I send her a cool 100K or something. Like maybe I would do something like that.
I don't think so.
Seriously.
100K is a lot, man.
That is a lot.
For-
Obviously.
Not checking 6 numbers. I don't understand.
So if someone does that for you, how much money are you giving them back? They're already getting
Dude.
10 G's. They're like, here's $1 million. So let's say after taxes, you've got like 550K.
Dude, I would, if it was me, if I was Leah and
Mhm.
somebody gave me $1 million that I had already thrown away, at least like 200 grand. Like I would just,
Would you?
Dude,
But
I would
after
feel-
taxes, it's so much.
I would feel so uncomfortable. It would be like getting a 300 without earning it. I would feel
Yeah.
so uncomfortable about that situation in my life. On the other side of it, though, that money's mine, bitch.
It's
That
mine,
money
bitch.
is mine.
I paid for that shit.
There's no way I'm finding her. If she comes in and says, "Hey, I left this card, this thing in here yesterday. I think maybe I did. Maybe I'll give it back to her."
Sure.
But 10 days later, I don't know. I'm sorry.
10 days later.
money.
Dude, I don't know.
Imagine
If
how
he
many pieces
didn't-
of cake you could buy with $1 million. You could send it to fucking Portugal and have that guy have the biggest party of all time.
I want to start my next sentence with I don't think that anyone ever owes a piece of their body to someone for any sort of monetary, unless agreed upon. There's a mutual
Contract. yeah.
attraction,
Mhm.
But if he didn't at least get a quick HJ out of that dude, I swear to God, Rose or Leah or whatever her name is
Yeah.
rude. She's
Yeah.
very rude.
Yeah, you at least got to seal
For
the
$1
deal.
million?
Yeah, $1 million, dude. I don't know. That dude's a better man than me, I think.
I would give at least an HJ for $1 million. Okay?
I don't care who it was. I'd be HJing all over the place.
Mhm. I'll
Just
give
be like,
line
thank
them
you.
up.
Thanks all around, guys.
But like you did 2-hour shift of unlimited HJs to completion. At the end, you get $1 million. Line them up.
What do you mean the entire NBA is outside the door? Whatever, man. Let's do
Hey.
this.
If anything, they're easier to handle. You know what I mean? They're big. You just fucking, you don't
Yeah.
got to think about it as much.
Anyway, that was my fucking news of the week. What a great idea to give that money back and make your family resent you even more.
Absolutely not. Wrong.
Fuck, man. It's
No,
such a hard
that's tough.
situation, man.
That is really tough. That's really tough.
But that money's mine.
In any situation, yeah.
Yeah. You
It
can't.
could
I
be
mean,
you.
that's generational life-changing
Yeah.
money.
If you came up with a good idea, I'd steal it and sell it to someone for $1 million and
For
not
sure.
share the money.
In
you
the
know?
article, it said that Leah had almost like succumbed to like COVID-19 complications in like January too. So she doesn't
Sorry.
even deserve it.
She doesn't. She was probably walking around coughing all over people.
Yeah, exactly. God.
Yeah. The more we talk about it, Leah is a bitch. Okay. So she doesn't deserve the money.
This is my favorite fucking segment of all time.
Seriously, might be a saint, but yeah, no joke. This is
Dude,
so much fun to
That's
just
crazy.
rip people apart for no good reason.
Yeah. I hope
Also,
one day we get
Abba-
big enough that Abba can hear this and be like,
Yeah.
they're
you're
right.
Yeah. Exactly.
They're right.
Jeez. I hope
Anyway.
your family's business goes under. So that's fucked up. Maybe they have money because they own a business. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Maybe it's different for them because
It's $1
contrary.
million.
I know, dude. Contrary to the other one where the girl who gave the money back didn't have a lot of money.
Yeah, she was working at
And-
Goodwill cleaning
Yeah.
sweaters or whatever.
They threw her
yeah.
$600 or whatever it was.
Yeah, what was it? It was like $2,000, I think.
or
Was it
$2,000. instead of like, I don't know. No, less than that, I think, because wasn't it like 10 G's or something? that
We
you
were
found?
angry about it
Yeah, we were mad.
for sure.
So yeah, anyway, this episode has been
that's been the
think it's
episode.
lightning in a bottle. So
All right, there you go.
yeah, I gotta go to work. So
All right, sounds good. Thank you guys for listening.
Thank you.
Send us an email, twofuckingidiotspod@gmail.com. If
And
you
if
want
it-
it read,
yeah,
it's gotta
let
be a
us know.
banger.
Make it count, and we might put together a video and pay some guy who's really good at speaking in a British accent.
Michael Caine was who that
Michael
was.
Caine. It
Michael
sure was.
Caine. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you guys. We appreciate you, and we'll see you next week.
Tell
in
your
a couple
friends,
days.
share,
Please.
like, subscribe. We have
Yeah.
65 subscribers now. We lost one and then gained 4 somehow.
Boom. We're in the green. I
So
think.
we're close to green.
Yeah, thank you guys for.
Can we just get
subscribing.
over 100? Honestly, it's so embarrassing. I don't want to buy anymore.
Yeah,
Like,
if we're just at 100, that'd be great.
Anyway.
Like the video, it helps us, please. Helps us with the algorithm. So if
yeah.
you're listening on Spotify, just please open up YouTube and hit the like button, and then that's fine.
Yeah. Please just do everything we ask.
Yeah,
I don't
always.
understand. I do everything everyone asks. HJ's all around. Let's do it.
Yeah, which reminds me, I'll see you next week, Jordan. So start moisturizing.
All right. Sounds good. Thank you guys for listening.
Thanks for
Bye-bye.
listening, guys. Bye.
Happy or sad, it's story time with two.